Scott for SB Gaming. We're back here in Prison Architect. It is episode 50 on day 55 at about 6:20 a.m. A little bit before intake happens, and where we left off last, I believe the Greens, yep, they had claimed all 4 of these big yards, and I actually designated this yard because I wanted to give other gang members or other people an opportunity to have a yard that the gangs couldn't control. So I pretty much limited this yard to just being an open field. I've had a few other ideas about what I want to do with this area, but right now, maximum security is in yard time or shower time, and everyone else is asleep. We are bringing in 6 minimum security and 4 maximum security for intake. Hopefully we get a few of those as gang members, so of course we can bring them over. I may have to do another batch of just upgrading a whole bunch of people over to supermax just to get some fresh blood into the gangs, because right now the Reds are down to 9 members. The Greens are up to 31 in their gang, and the Blues are sitting around 19. So there is definitely a structure hierarchy here. I did spend a little bit of time off camera moving all the gang members around, so as you can see, all the Greens are, at least for now, in this area. I have all the Blues in here, and so far all the Reds up here. There are a few stragglers, a few cells that were empty but were designated for a particular gang member. I'm not sure what exactly happened with them. It's possible that when I moved, for instance, say a blue over here and overwrote a Reds or a Greens cell, that what ended up happening is they got another cell here, but because they're not there, I can't actually designate them to go somewhere else, unfortunately. So I have tried to collect the gang members in the various cells or the cell blocks, so that of course they would be gathered together and would be less likely to kick off. But let's get time on the road. And one of the final things I need to do with this prison is, of course, complete this area here. I didn't want to leave it undone if I were to end this series, and I have a few ideas of what I want to do. Here and here will be a common room. This, I've decided, I don't know if I can, yep. I've designated this as a football field. And as you can see, the yard lines, sidelines, all that. And I've put in grass and made the end zones sand to differentiate between them and the rest of the field. This, I don't know exactly what I want to do with, but it has a few entrances. This, I don't know either. But yeah, so there are plenty of things that can go on with this, and it's just a matter of getting our workmen building this. And I think I used what was it, not middle floor, where is it paving stone for the yard lines. Anyway, there's a little bit of fence just for decoration and all that, but things are going fine. And what do we have over here? Someone found a drill in a box of potatoes. Alright. Overall, things are fine. Did I not put any flooring in here? Let's go metal floor in the security office. Could put some stuff in here. You know what? I'm going to do concrete tile in here. And I'm going to do white tile in the morgue. Just want to make sure that everything's... Oh, the mailroom doesn't have any flooring. Yeah, let's do white tile for the mailroom. And just, of course, finish off those final details. We have $93,000. So it is what it is. Anywhere else? Anywhere else? I did lay down flooring here to make that complete. This as well. And it's just a matter of waiting for our workmen to get on with it. I am down to 30 workmen. I could hire another 10, but you know, the workmen are getting on with things and it's not going to be too much of a concern. It's nice to see workmen working in line. It just they go across and laying down things, looking rather interesting. I'm not sure if the paving stone provides much of a contrast between, but yeah, it is what it is. Actually, what I was thinking is putting just dirt in the middle to represent the area that gets most used. But yeah, not gonna bother with that. Anyway, we have a few people wandering around this yard. Most of them happen to be greens. We have greens in here. Oh. We have 9 reds in here. We got a bunch of blues in here. I doubt the blues or reds are actually paying to use this yard, or these 2 yards. Of course, the greens can't really do much about it, unless, of course, they send their forces over there. Oh, crap. Intake. That's right, I had paused it. Planning to do intake and then completely forgot. So, we got a tough guy. We got tough, snitch, extremely deadly. Well, he's going to be dead if I send him to anywhere other than protective custody. I'm going to assume that because he's extremely deadly and tough, he's not going to kick off. Of course, if he does kick off, well, yeah. Oh, there is another snitch. Kevin, Commander Bear, Ransom. Alright, well, not exactly what I wanted, but it's a good thing we caught them. Anyone else? Anyone else? 10 prisoners. We have, yeah, 2 here. Ed Chislett Trim. Alright, there's only 3 prisoners who have traits, so that's fine. And there weren't any unknown traits anyway, so what I'm going to do, go back to informants, and we are going to just deactivate you since we don't actually need your services. And yep, I may have to replace some of the flooring that wasn't able to be put down because of these trees. But I think that'll be a nice centerpiece for the yard, or for the supermax territory. And because it has no items other than benches, it is not something that the gangs will actually be able to fight over, so yep. We avoid the issue of people having to pay off the greens just to get yard time. Anyway, Supermax is eating right now. Let's speed things up to speed 2. I'm just curious. Materials, metal floor. Oh, I can put it there. Yep, I moved several gang members from here. Apparently there's still a gang member in this cell. Red gang member. Lovely. Intelligence gangs. Alright, so we have all the blues over here. Yeah, red and green, we don't exactly know. Blue here. Alright, couple blues up there. Most likely I had some people in solitary. When they go to solitary, what ends up happening is they lose their cell, so they disappear from the color coding. And then, of course, they get a random cell once they leave solitary, so if anything kicks off, I'm not going to be able to keep these gangs in their own cell blocks, because they'll just get random cells. Oh, seriously, am I going to have to put a bathroom in this? Probably am going to have to. What is the needs? Do they actually have a bowel need, medium bowel need, medium bladder need? A few have a critical need, which actually could be maybe 10. Alright, well. Yeah, about that. So what I'm going to do right now is foundations, building concrete, and yeah, make sure auto light is off. Foundation there, and I think, yep, I'm going to make this and these actual buildings. There is a potential tunnel. Is it possibility? It's a possibility. Let's no, I don't want to search the cell. I'll be back in just a moment. I've designated those cells to be searched, or at least the toilets. Hopefully, if there is any tunneling, we find out who is tunneling. So far, nothing. Alright. So, it could just be a warning, or perhaps the gang, or no, the protective custody aren't yet. So, that is the yard. It's complete. I still have a few bits and pieces to redo, so I'll do that right now. And we're also going to want to put in benches. Seriously? Alright. Oh, we got a play happen. We got greens. Oh, the blues took this common room. Reds haven't done much. Alright. Oh. The greens are challenging for this common room. 8 blues versus 7 greens. Anything could potentially happen. And we have another... No, we don't. The greens are trying for this common room as well. And they've kicked off. That was quick. Yeah, about that. So... it is what it is. For some reason, they decided to come over here. And... oh! They are going as well. And what's going to happen? Of course. All these prisoners, they lose their cells. Go to solitary, and of course what ends up happening, Oh, do we have... Oh, you are there. I'm going to send you to this cell here. Get over here. Oh, those require entrances. Alright. Those have entrances. This, I think I'm just going to put doors here. Don't know what I'm going to want to do with this or this either. Let me know down in the comments how I should designate these two blocks, if anyone has any suggestions at all. So we got a potential tunnel here. Once again here, not likely. Yeah, let's search these. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, I've searched these cells. I didn't bother with this because it's a little bit too far away, but you never know. Some of them could be tunneling and participating with them, but yeah, about that. Anyway, what is happening over here? We got some more gang members. Greens have their shirt offs. Blue, green, green. Oh, we have another play going on here with these 5. And... okay. What are those greens going to do? Are they just going to reassert themselves in this yard? Possibility. Alright, these 2 have been completed. Did I put gravel here? No, I didn't. Alright, what we're going to do is make this a common room. Make this a common room as well. Not laundry. Seriously? Oh, it's so annoying. We have a death. Who died? We got problems. Once again. What's going on here? The greens and the blues. What do we got here? Tom Smythe, strong, fearless gang member. He is... oh, that's annoying. He is a blue. So we got a blue dead. There's a green apparently dead or either released. Yep, the armed guards definitely make short work of the gang members. And I'm going to slow time down just a bit. Alright, so. Oh, wow. Yep. I had all the greens in here and in here. Now there's not going to be any greens. So, yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully when the greens get released from solitary, you know, this would be the perfect chance for the Reds to actually make a move. Like, really, what are the Reds waiting for? They have a lieutenant. They have a gang leader. They have 7 soldiers. They have a max of 9. Yeah. If they wanted to, they could challenge for something. Anything. The Blues only have 4 members worth of strength. So, yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so... Alright, one thing I've wanted to do is build a few bathrooms. Really didn't think I'd have to, but apparently, and it does make a little bit of sense, there are no toilets in this part of the prison except for in individual cells, which means if any prisoner spends a whole lot of time in a yard or whatever, they don't really have much of a convenient way to go to the bathroom. Let's go, yep, like this. We'll make it part of the common room. We'll also need a small pipe. And I want to make another set of bathrooms here. And put 6 toilets there. Put a door there. Not that it necessarily needs it, but yeah. Alright, so common room. We want to put in some items, such as pool table. We'll make 2 pool tables here. We're going to put in some, say, some wide sofa here. One here. Put in a couple TVs. See, right about here. I'm actually going to cancel these and put them like that. Let's put in, they cost exactly the same. Yeah, let's put in some windows. And what else? What else? Radio. Put some weight benches in here. Yeah, it's a little bit too crowded. Radio can work. Let's put a radio there. Do I have phone booths? I'll put 2 phone booths there. Anything else I might want to put in here? Radio. Let's put a few couches right there. And it is 9 p.m. Alright, so for this common room, what do I want to put in here? Let's put in... I'll put it in right here. Put in some... Oh, that was annoying. Weight benches here, here, and here. So put in a wide sofa here. We'll put in a couple phone booths. See, right here and right here. A couple TVs. And a couple radios. There and there. Although that just seems silly. Let's put the other radio over here for reasons. Yep, they're working on that. Or will be working on that. Anyway, it is 10 p.m. Free time, lockup yard. Really? Utilities. Electrical cable. Oh, that's right. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do then is... Yep, that'll work. And same thing over here. In like that. Just curious, how much left? Ooh, this one is possibly going to explode, so we'll want to be careful. We have $106, $18,000 a day, 423 prisoners, 518 total capacity. How many are we going to bring in next time? 6 minimum security, 3 normal security, and 6 maximum security. We are down to 80 supermax. We apparently had either 2 deaths or... Let's take a look at the gangs. And yeah, this is annoying. We got a blue gang member here, some blues here, greens here, blues here, greens all over the place. It would be nice if the game put the gang members together into the various cell blocks, but yeah, it just randomly distributes them. So I don't think I'm going to waste my time and actually bother doing that again, moving gang members around, because that's just a complete waste of time, especially if the gang members actually kick off like they did today. Today was a pretty big day for kicking off, and we have not a whole lot of light out here. So what I might do, never really thought about that. Don't really think about lights except for indoors. So, yeah, it is what it is. I might do it off screen, put in some lights so that this can be seen at night. But at this point, I think I'm going to take a break here. We had a little bit of action going on here. Nothing much happening over here, just because, well, it's maximum security and, yeah, nothing much really goes on. Although, I don't think they've really had much in the way of their morning riots like we had in the past, so... It is entirely possible the regime, when we set maximum security to go to the yard a couple hours earlier, that helped to resolve the issues that they were having. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Prison Architect. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.